We're here in Los Angeles, California, and the general manager of NRT and Zero Hour Lita has come to a deal with Cora Jade and Eli Punk. Damage control and and Jade and Punk both want the tag both want each other, and Jade and Punk both want the women's tag team champions, which it seems like we've come to a standpoint here, which we can't really just give handouts. And Toxic Attraction, the team of Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, kind of want the rematch against Damage Control. So, lead us part of a proposition. If Toxic Attraction can defeat the team of Eli Punk and Cora Jade, they get the rematch clause at Ground Zero. But if Punk and Jade win, and then they win the second tag match, they will get their tag team title match against Damage Control at Ground Zero. So basically, the winner of this match gets a potential title match at Ground Zero. And the reason Jade and Punk have to go through a second matchup is because, well, you don't just want to give a brand new team just a handout. And or Toxic Attraction, a very experienced tag team in the women's tag team division, and we easily give Jade and Punk a test for their friendship, because it's not always the case where best friends can become the best teammates. Because some people can be best friends outside of work, but inside of work, the friendship cannot stand. And as you can probably tell, if I haven't mentioned already, Eli Punk has officially signed a contract to get her out of so it's not completely developmental. She can now appear on Zero Hour, which is the developmental brand, and select shows for NOT. She has not signed any deal with Defendants because Defendants is sort of the flagship show, and that's where everything big happens. NOT is basically the developmental main roster show of sorts. Here comes the girl herself, the girl of the hour, Eli Punk. Big time match for Eli Punk, teaming up with her childhood friend Cora Jade, and to put the friendship to the test. To see if these two can really work as a team and potentially get a tag team title match against Damage Control in the future. Eli Punk has defeated both Io Shirai and Dakota Kai separately in one-on-one matches, but she was not able to finish Bayley a few weeks ago, where she got the two women's tag champions down. Can she team up with Cora Jade and take out Damage Control? Not him. Take out Toxic Attraction. Because Toxic wants the rematch, but Jade and Punk want their time to shine. GG in trouble now as Cora's taking advantage of a stunned Gigi Dolan. There we go. Alley-oop there. Another senton. Cora Jade's taking advantage early. Gigi with a reversal. And with some kicks to the face, Toxic Attraction now gains the upper hand. It's got the experience factor of a team that has been a tag team a lot longer, such as Toxic Attraction, overcome this brand new tag team in the women's tag division. With no matter how many times you sim it, Toxic Attraction definitely has the upper hand here, just by experience, and by being in the locker room longer. Also, that could mean more people hate them as well. But Eli Punk is fairly new to the locker room, and the only one she really knows back there is Cora Jade. And if Cora Jade wasn't back there, it doesn't look very, very good for Eli Punk's future. As she would have to scratch and claw through the entire locker room to figure out who's back. And now Eli Punk is now legal, and Gigi Dolan with a sidewalk slam going for a quick cover on Punk, and Punk kicks out before the 1 count. Somehow Gigi's surprised that Punk just got tagged in, and to go for the cover. Okay, yeah, she's fairly fresh. Gigi heads for the tag, and now JC Jane's now legal. Punk and Jane, the two legal competitors, the Dolan and Jade are on the outside, waiting to be tagged in at the right opportunity. Now Eli Punk flipping over JC Jane with a basement drop kick. Now Punk is trying to get the upper hand with the Irish Ripper now. Here comes JC dragging Eli to the ropes there. What does JC have in mind? Wrenching her left leg across the bottom rope. Right now, the match call for Ground Zero is looking pretty solid for the first pay-per-view of Volume 2 or Year 2, whatever way you want to call it. JC looking for another quick cover, but wasn't able to get the 1 count either. Eli trying to fight back against JC and gets her with a neck breaker. Going after that left arm. Another senton. Down goes JC. The Punk picks up JC, brings it to the corner. What does Eli have in mind with a scoop slam? Heads up to the middle rope as JC Jane rolls to the outside. To escape the matchup, Eli Punk's not allowing JC Jane any moments to recover. Ref starts his count. He's now at a 2 count as JC and Eli Punk's going out on the outside as Punk's at a face first of the right ring apron and slammed into the steps. Punk is dealing with the suffering that Toxic Attraction likes to bring. Punk changing her attention over to Gigi Dolan and wipes her off the apron. Refs at a 6 count. Lou Thez pressed by Eli Punk, both competitors back into the ring. Eli is looking for the 2-0 face breaker, but that didn't go as planned. Eli looking to bring Jane to the corner, tags in Cora Jade, looking for a tag team maneuver. Double shoulder tackle. JC Jane not doing so well as Cora Jade, the fresher teammate, is now legal. Jane trying to get the big old back slap against Jane, and not sure selection connects. Could this be it for Jade and Punk? But no, Jade kicks out of 1. Good old sweet Inzaguri there by JC Jane as now Cora Jade fighting back, jumping senton to the stomach of JC Jane. Jade now with a fancy maneuver there. Drop kick to the back. Jade thinks she has this in the bag. She's taking a minute to remind herself that this is a big time matchup for her and Punk. It's one small slip up. The future to become champions is gone. But now the DDT connects. JJ on the outside. 1, 2, and Eli Punk and Cora Jade get the win. Jade and Punk need to win one more tag team match. One more. And they have their match at Ground Zero. The odds were stacked against them, but now who is the second tag team opponents? We'll find out soon enough. Here we go. Here in Santa Clara, California. If Eli Punk and Cora Jade can win this matchup, they got the match at Ground Zero against Damage Control for the No Test TV Women's Tag Team Champions. Seems like Cora Jade and Eli Punk are calling themselves the Punk Stars. They won one match and it's already getting to the heads of the third tag team. I mean, you can be best friends for life, like I said in the previous match. I mean, best friends for life. But when it comes to working together as a team to get to a goal, and that goal is to become, in this case, women's tag team champions, there is a lot of people that's going to make you mad, and your opponent's going to your opponent, in this case, your best friend, is going to test your patience so much. But so far, these two have been working together fairly well as they took a toxic attraction last time. It seems like we're about to find out who their mystery tag team mystery opponents are. Oh God, Punk and Jade are in for the money. As I was saying, it's gonna your best friend's going to test your patience. Well, in this case, the twins. It's the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie Bella. These two have, well, they started together and they ended together. We're going with best friends versus littler twins. And Punk and Jade are just starting out in this industry. And Bella twins, well, they've been in it for quite some time. This doesn't look good for Jade and Punk. But they need to remember the common goal here that they both want is to get to ground zero and get that women's title match. Seems like we're starting off with Eli Punk and Nikki Bella going straight for Eli Punk's head. As Punk dunks Nikki Bella to the outside, giving herself a moment to breathe and just to realize, okay, yeah, you're up against the Bella twins. This is not going to be an easy task. Eli Punk got Nikki from behind. Now gaining the upper hand. Is like fully recovered from the last match against Toxic Attraction, which was a bit of a challenge, but nothing too bad. Now they're against probably the biggest challenge that they can go up against in the women's tag team division, and that is the Bella Twins themselves. Unfortunately, the tag team champions only got introduced after the Bella Twins left the WWE, but now they have an opportunity to get a match against Dynamic Troy, and then and with that match, basically have an opportunity to get the Women's Tag Team Champions. Or a Women's Tag Team Champions, Cora Jade, not allowing Nikki Bella to breathe whatsoever. Brie Bella begging Nikki to come to her corner and take her in, but a elbow drop misses as Nikki Bella gets out of the way in a quick drop kick for the experienced Nikki Bella. Now, slamming Jade's skull to the mat. Brie Bella is now legal. Jade just doing some quick, hard, strong strikes to try to weaken Brie away, down, but then Brie throwing Jade to the other side of the ring, and Jade kicks out before the one count. There we go. I can speak. Get out of it, Jade. Jade, is she gonna tap? Eli Punk comes in. Jade with the reversal. Eli watching from inside. Watching his her teammate and best friend Cora Jade just taking advantage of Brie Bella. As Bella bounces off the corner. Jade potentially looking for a tag team maneuver as she is dragging Brie Bella to the corner. And for some springboard, Hurricane Rana connects against Brie Bella. Cora Jade and Eli Punk using their advantage of the new wrestling style, as Nikki and Brie got trained back in the late 2000s. As Jade and Punk Well, they're brand new to this, so there's a new style. But now, Punk's now legal as the tag team shoulder tackle. Got Brie Bella down and weakened. Eli's trying to go for the. Ooh, can't speak. There we go. Brie Bella taking advantage of Eli Punk. Punk now goes face first into the Bella's corner. Perhaps looking to tag in Nikki, but Eli Punk's not allowing it whatsoever. Looking for, perhaps for the 201 face buster. And yes, she's going for it. The 201 face buster connects. Brie Bella's down. Cora Jade racing to get Nikki Bella. Brings her down. And Brie Bella kicks out at 2. Punk not allowing Brie a moment to breathe. Never mind. Brie Bella came up out of nowhere and got a quick clothesline. Brie Bella with a suicide dive, and Eli Punk seeing it coming. And dodge out of the way. Is Brie Bella in face first to the mat on the outside as she missed the suicide dive for Eli Punk. Perhaps at a 3 count. Nikki Bella stunned on the outside. Eli Punk looking to finish to put an end to this. Down goes Brie. Cover. 1, 2. And the Punk Stars are going to Ground Zero. Eli Punk and Cora Jade's heading to Ground Zero to take on Damage Control for the North Taz TV Women's Tag Team Champions. Ira Sky and Dakota Kai is about to have an interesting tag team match. As Eli Punk's beat them both separately before. Cora Jade's never fought against any of them. This is going to be an interesting matchup at Ground Zero.